Hey, I'm gonna make my very first time VITAMIX tomato soup. So we'll give it a try. Join me. Okay, I've never used this before. This came from Mom and Dad, so I'm gonna give it a try. So one of the things I notice is that we have two different mixers. I'm gonna make soup, so as I'm looking at this, I need to figure out which one I need to use. Doesn't say anything, but this one says dry container, so that's not the one I'm going to use. I'm going to use the one that obviously is for liquids. Okay, so I'm reading about how to operate the machine, and one of the things that it says is to use the two-part lid when blending. So the two-part lid would be this and this. Now the reason for the hole is in case you want to use what's called the tamper, and that would be for pushing stuff down in, you know, down in there like ice or heavy veggies or something like that. So we'll see that would go right in there like that. Okay, so and then I can use the high speed, and I can start on variable, but my soup tells me to stay on high for 6 minutes until I see steam coming out of the top. So we'll see how it works. This is pretty cool on the back too. All the cord is coiled up in a nice neat place, so you don't have to worry about cords hanging all over the place. I like that. Sorry about the garbage down there. One of the things that I was noticing about the instructions, is how to plug it in. Now this one's got the 3-prong, and it says here that it's not to be used in Canada. So I guess you need an adapter. Anyway, so you need to be able to ground this. So that's what that is. It's for the ground right there. So if it doesn't come with the ground, it's saying you can use that, but it's also telling you to consult your electrician if you're not sure. Being that we have the ground, I'm actually going to unplug that. So yeah, so we can do that. Just a little safety to think about. See? Important safeguards. Yep. Alright, ready to add my ingredients. I'll have the recipe down below in the description section, so you can look at that. Okay, so these are my ingredients that I'm going to use. Whole tomatoes, tomato paste, rosemary, thyme, black pepper. You can add salt if you want. Vegetable broth, and heavy cream. Okay, so I'm going to prepare it all. So I'm going to cut my shallots up in this little handy dandy blender. So I'm just going to put that in, and then you just push down on it several times, and it chops it all up. So it says we only need a tablespoon of this, so we'll see how much we have. How much we need of this. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up. If anybody knows a really easy way to peel these, that'd be awesome. Whew. Yeah, these things are potent. Probably going to be in tears here pretty soon. So I finally got it peeled. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. And then line this out. Okay. And I'm just gonna So it says to use 1 tablespoon of coarsely chopped shallot. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to set that right there. Okay, so now it says to do 28 ounces of whole tomatoes with their juices into the VITAMIX. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's 1 can. So that first one was 14 ounces. Whoa, 14. And there's the second 14 ounces. So 28 ounces. Okay, so I'm going to throw that away. Okay. Next it says a half a cup of low sodium chicken broth, vegetable broth, or water. So I'm going to use vegetable broth. Okay. So half a cup vegetable broth. I'm going to shake it just in case. Let's see. Show you guys something. So I just opened this lid. Okay, it's snap, 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 kind of open. However, on the inside, that's already been pushed in. I'm not going to use it. Okay, so we're not going to use this because that was busted in there, so we're going to take it back. We have our receipt, so we're going to take it back. Ugh. So instead we'll just use water. And that was one of the options too, so it's probably better because that really wasn't a sodium free or low sodium. So we'll just use water instead, half a cup. Alright. Half a cup of water. I'll put that right in there. Okay. Now we're going to add the shallot. Okay, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of shallot. It also says 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to do like a couple of heaping. You can never go wrong with garlic. Yeah. Yum. Looking good so far. So it also says a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. I can't find my 1/4, so I'm going to use my 1/8. I'm going to do it twice. Okay, so I'm going to get 1/8 twice of thyme. Which would be a 1/4. 1/8 of a teaspoon of rosemary. And then half a tablespoon of tomato paste. So I'm going to get that ready. Sheesh. Make sure you get the right measurement. Okay. So half a tablespoon. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. Easier said than done. Okay, I think that's good. So the rest of this I'm going to put in a little container so we can put into the refrigerator and use it for later. So this is what I'm going to put the tomato paste in, and then we just put a lid on it and be able to use it for later. Okay, got it all in there. Just put that in there and we'll put it in the fridge. So the next thing says a 3/4 teaspoon of sugar. Well, since I can't find my 1/4 teaspoon, I have my 1/8. So I'm going to have to do this 6 times. Okay, that's number 6. Make sure you use sugar, not salt. Ugh. Then it says to use 1/4 to 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And so we're going to open this, and ta-da! Oh, see? I got tomato paste. Anyway, so see? The seal is still on there, so this one's good. Also, make sure you check the dates of everything. That everything's still good to use. Especially dairy and any kind of food items. So I have my heavy cream. I'll put that in. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to put the lid on. And it says to turn on high for about 6 minutes or until you see steam coming out of here. So let's see how it goes. So we're going to turn on high. It's on 10. We'll see how loud this thing is. We'll do it for 6 minutes. About a minute and a half left. Okay, so that is 6 minutes. Nice hot steam. Make sure you do the right button. Okay, now we're going to serve it and see how it tastes. Alright. Look at that steaming so nicely. Okay, so I'm going to pour some in these cups. I got these cups from FAB FIT FUN. I'll have the link down below. Anyway, it's a really cool little club where you can choose different things. Look at that soup. Oh, that looks good. I can taste it just pouring out of there. Alright. Okay. That's really good. Awesome. So there you have it. Homemade tomato soup using the VITAMIX. Fantastic. And that's what I have left after pouring 2 cups, 2 nice little cups of soup into here to enjoy. And like I said, you can get these cups from FAB FIT FUN. Check out the link below. So now I'm going to pour the leftovers into these nice little serving size containers and refrigerate them for later. That way we can enjoy it for later. And make sure it's even. That looks good. So before I refrigerate them though, I'm going to let them cool down. It's just safety precautions for food.